Gentlemen, let's be honest, it's quite okay. If you're having difficulties finding a good, strong woody, then stay tuned and watch because I got you covered without the Viagra or the Cialis. So this is your first time coming across this beautiful bald-headed bash and you like this type of content, someone who's sarcastic, jaded, really is lighthearted, and just really does not take things too seriously, and you like someone who's a bit of a goof-off. So if you're looking for a good woody fragrance, well, let me tell you, you have come to the right channel. So if you like this type of content, someone who has just got a really warped sense of humor, but also a sexy bald-headed bastard, then please subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss it on any future videos. So here you thought it was gonna be a dirty type of video. Come on, man. So when it comes to finding a good woody, a wood-based fragrance, you pervert, there's different types of wood out there. You have sandalwood, you have balsam fir, you got cedar wood, gaiac wood, agarwood, driftwood. There's so many great scents out there that have different types of woods. With this list, I'm gonna try to be a little bit more unique and not try to give you something that's so common. But guys, let's just get this started. The first fragrance is actually gonna be from the brand of Ralph Lauren. This is Polo Supreme Oud. This fragrance really caught me by surprise because I'm not a fan of oud or agarwood. But the notes of this one are oud or agarwood with cinnamon, gaiac wood, and pink pepper and vetiver. This fragrance really is the oud in this is done very well. This is not an animalistic or a dirty type of oud. It's more of your Western or North American oud, if you will. It's a very safe scent. Before I even smelled this fragrance, I already gave it a no-go. You know, I was like, I ain't gonna like it. But if someone like me who hates oud likes this scent, this is a great entry-level oud. The only problem is that this fragrance really does come with a bit of a price tag, so do shop around online. If you can get a sample of this first, try it out that way, because I don't even think that they sell these at retail. This came out in like 2014 or 2015, and I'm not sure if it's limited edition, but if you could find a tester, a sample, or if you like this fragrance, please make sure to check it out online, guys. Polo Supreme Oud from Ralph Lauren. Scent number 2, we're going with the brand of Kenneth Cole. This is Mankind Legacy. So with this one, you get balsam fir, vetiver, you get amherst pepper, clary sage, and rosemary. This fragrance really does come across as woody, but it's fresh. You definitely get a clean component with woods, also with clary sage. There is a bit of a green undertone with this one, but this one here is perfect for spring and summertime. This is just a scent for the office or just day-to-day use. Scent number 3, boy, when I smelled this one, no. It's been a number of years, but if you want something that's a little bit dark, something that's a little bit mysterious, a little bit of a bad boy fragrance, then Hugo Boss Damask Oud might be up for you. So if you want something that's dark, smoky, resinous, a little bit of a bad boy, if you will, Damask Oud might be for you. So you get agarwood, incense, pepper, saffron, you get gaiac wood, cedar, and so on. This is, when I smelled it, and I did a review of this one so many years with Carlos from the channel Brooklyn Fragrance Lover, so Mr. BFL, if you're watching, you'll probably remember that video because even Carlos says this is really dirty. It's a challenging fragrance that came from Hugo Boss, their collection line. Their collection line at the time was going for $225 Canadian, and I think it was going for like $200 American. You can get this for about anywhere from $70 to $90 Canadian online, so that's like $60 to $80 USD. This stuff lasts a long time. It has a very mature component. It's a very masculine scent. If this is unisex, then wow, because even if I were to spray my dome with this one, it's definitely gonna sprout the hairs. Scent number 4, love this one. This one came out this year in 2019. This is Roberto Cavalli Uomo Deep Desire. So you get cinnamon, cedar, pepper, saffron. You get cashmere wood, and I believe that there's some citrus and maybe some patchouli or something like that, maybe some vetiver. This fragrance is pretty much just spices and woods. This is kind of like Creed's Spice and Wood. Just the name itself, not the fragrance. Don't get that twisted. Spice and Wood from Creed is better than this, but for what you're paying, $30 to $40 Canadian, so that's like $25 to $35 USD. This is an amazing scent that lasts a very long time. It's sexy, it's bold, it's deep. You could dress it down to something like this, to something that's formal. This is a phenomenal scent. Sexy, warm, seductive, very masculine. One of the best releases of 2019. And everything from this line that I've smelled every single one but that Note, I believe it is. They've all been bangers. Scent number 5, we're gonna go with Mugler's Pure Wood. So with this one you get oak, vanilla, coffee, you get cypress, and patchouli. It's been probably 3 years since I smelled this one, but all I pretty much got was woods, a little bit of the vanilla, and a little bit of the coffee. This one for me, I don't really remember much, but I do remember that it did smell good. Didn't smell great, but it was a good, solid, woody scent that really is just a casual, day-to-day scent. You could wear it to school, work, and just dress it up casually. You know, it's nothing formal, it's nothing sexy. It's just a good day-to-day type of scent. So for scent number 6, let's go with Bvlgari Man Wood Neroli. So with this one, you get cedar, benzoin, cypress, you get vetiver, and citruses. This is a great scent for the spring and summertime. There's nothing sexy about this one. This is a good office scent. It's a good day-to-day casual type of scent. This is just a scent for a man who just wants a few scents in his wardrobe, in his arsenal. It's a budget-friendly scent, and I believe that this one came out this year, and I think it was one of the best releases to my nose. But for me, I really did not pick this one up. I reviewed some samples, because for me this one really does kind of remind me of other fragrances out there, like Ferrari Bright Neroli, 4711 Neroli, Tom Ford's Neroli, Portofino. The Neroli in this really just does remind me of other scents out there that I just listed, you know, but the only difference with this one is that it really does have a really nice woody component to it. So it's not a unique fragrance, but it does stand out a little bit more than, let's say, Ferrari Bright Neroli, 4711, and just the Tom Ford Neroli Portofino. This one is very budget friendly, and do look into it if you want woods and Neroli. Scent number 7, this name is a really long name and I'm gonna butcher it. Issey Miyake L'Odyssée Put Wood in Wood. I had to look at that one because there's way too many words in this name. So with this one you get woody notes, apricot, you get Virginia cedar, ambroxan, sandalwood, and elemi. This is pretty much just woods with apricot. It's nothing unique, but the apricot in this really does make it a really nice scent, believe it or not. I like how it's got a fruity nuance with the woodiness, and trust me, you can make it like a joke, like a fruity woody. I'm not gonna go there, I'm not gonna be too much of a dickhead, okay, and I don't want to offend anybody. But the fruitiness and the woodiness to this one really do make it a really nice scent. It's a masculine type of scent. You do get the ambroxan, like you definitely get the freshness. Like I could smell the freshness just from the atomizer, but you get an overabundance of woods and apricots. If you don't like apricots, stay away from this one. You're not gonna like it at all. But this is just a good work scent. You could dress it up to a semi-formal event. I would not wear this to a gala that requires like a tuxedo. Suit and tie, like semi-formal, yes. Work, yes. School, college, yes. But I would not think that a high school student would really like this one. Scent number 8, unfortunately, I don't have a bottle, but I really should get one because this fragrance is just a work of art. It's one of the best smelling fragrances out there that I've ever come across. But Margiela by the Fireplace. The notes of this one are Peru Blossom, Gaiac Wood, you get some vanilla, you get chestnut, and juniper. This one, the vanilla in this really does make it a more of a feminine scent, but this is a unisex fragrance. The chestnut and the woods of this one are the masculine notes, while the vanilla really does add that femininity to it. So this is more of a gentleman's fragrance. I would not say that this is a bro or a douchebag type of scent. This fragrance is elegance, class. It's a great formal fragrance. Going out, like when I'm talking going out, I'm not talking about clubs. You could wear it to a club if you want, but you definitely have to have that sophistication. You have to be like James Bond. You know, not a frat boy type of guy, not a bro. This is a gentleman's fragrance. If you're gonna wear this to the club, you will stand out. Some of the women out there may not like it on you just because it does dive into unisex territory, but this is a great signature scent. Dressing it down to something like this, to something very formal. Scent number 9, let's go with Atkinsons Oud Save the King. Oh my. The name itself really just put me off because I don't like oud, but this scent here was just, oh, wow. So you get sandalwood, suede, oud, orris, you also get some tea, and I really thought that there was a vanilla core to this one. According to Fragrantica, there's not, but maybe there is on base notes. I don't know, but I do get like a vanilla type of sweetness. You definitely get the woods. There's not a lot of oud to this one. This fragrance is done to perfection. It does get comparisons to 24 gold, I don't know. Bottle is like right here, you know. I just avoided the line for some reason, but this fragrance is to die for. Oud Save the King, oh, long live the king with this one, because this is a 10 out of 10. And this is coming from a guy who doesn't like oud, but with this one, there's not a lot of oud to it. Scent number 10, let's stick with Atkinsons. This is the Big Bad Cedar. Man, that sounds kind of dirty, huh? The Big Bad, and then you throw in the woody there. Yeah, I got a dirty mind. So this, you get Virginia Cedar, you get cashmere, cardamom, and broom. This is marketed as unisex, but I find it's more masculine than anything. This is a gentleman's fragrance. This is also more so for an older gentleman, someone who's mature, classy, and certainly has that money to burn. This does come with a price tag, but if you get it online, you're probably looking to spend about $175 to $200 Canadian. If you buy it retail, you're spending about $250 Canadian, I believe. This is a great scent. It was my first purchase from the brand, and this was, I believe, the first scent that I ever smelled from the brand. And when it comes to niche, this is my favorite company out there. This is more of a office scent, a semi-formal, a black tie. My. So guys, that is my top 10. You know what? No. Let's add a bonus to this one. If you're a budget-friendly kind of guy and you want something that's not going to cost you a lot of money, but something that smells good, then Kenneth Cole RSVP is for you. So with this one, you get sandalwood, vetiver, iris, you get pepper, cedar, and cashmere wood. Woo! You get lots of sandalwood. You definitely get that vetiver and pepper. There is a slight iris accord to it as well, but this is just an office scent. You could just dress it down. You can also have this as your day-to-day type of scent. If you want one scent out there for work in the wintertime, this is a great scent there. This is going to cost you $25 or less. You know, I don't know if they sell this on the official Kenneth Cole website. I don't think that they sell this retail, but you can actually pick these up at like Fragrance X, Fragrance Net, perhaps Fragrance Buy, and perhaps even some of the discounters like Ross, TJ Maxx. Originally, I believe that the bottle was a little bit darker. They did discontinue this one, but they brought it back, and this is what the bottle looks like now. It's a great budget-friendly scent if you want something that's just a lot of sandalwood and pepper. So we have officially come to the end. So guys, that is my top 10 woody fragrances plus one bonus one. So any reviews that I've done on these fragrances will be down in the description below, so please make sure to check those out. And if you like this video, please make sure to smash that like button to show YouTube and myself that you like this type of content. So guys, I thank you for your time, take care, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.